You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday,
February 24th.
2022, year of the esophagus.
Classic, excellent Dave being funnier than I have any right to try to be. This is Wasting All the Time, the Improv Comedy Podcast. That's right. You heard it here first, folks. Improv comedy, the best thing you can possibly get on the internet. I don't know what else there might be that you could get for free that's better than this. So if there is, someone let me know. We'll figure it out. I'm Cody. I'm going to be hosting this blue episode like funky blues, like fusion blues, like Rhapsodian blues. And that's all the references I have for the word blue. But I'm not doing this alone. I have friends. I have cohorts. I have people who are smarter and funnier than me. So here they are to my digital left. John.
Hey, we're going to smurf it on up here.
To my digital proximal, which if you're a biologist, that's, if you're not a biologist, if you are, either way, the proximal is still the same. It's like down the length of your limb. Dave!
Hi, it's Dave of the Knitted Hat Blues.
Oh, he has a blue knitted hat. I love it. Anyway, let's go to the first segment.
Welcome to Cody's Words of Wisdom. Soak up the knowledge.
That's the thing about sound waves, is they get inside you and they fuck with your chakras. Have you ever thought to yourself, I need to put these on a dinner plate? You can't. Your chakras are allergic to that shit, and they're gonna fly right out to his office and tell him they tried to put me on porcelain and then pray to me. I think it's completely ridiculous, but the wavelengths that they found there fit exactly in the spaces between what you left on the kitchen floor. And I gotta say, I'm fucking disappointed in you that you thought this was gonna be okay, that every single bit of flesh that you just sling right there, oh, that's gonna roll a natural 20. It's not, because you cannot find any of the ink that I tried to spill on my face. It's not gonna be here, it's not gonna be there. Why don't you just take a golf club, a little 47, and pow, send that thing right all the way to Joe Montana's house. He's not here anymore. He didn't even tell us where he was going. I had both tickets to the ski lift and I was like, where is he? Shit, is he gonna show up? No, I'm stuck in line at the grocery store while he's getting peas.
Peas?
Peas. Sidewalk chakras. Wait, what did I say? I tend to forget things.
Chakras.
Okay, good. Well, there you go. Also, I think Joe Montana comes up a lot. I think I'm going to have to work on a Joe Montana moratorium.
Hashtag 1997.
Wait, he's still alive, right?
Yeah, Joe Montana's still alive. He's hella old, but he's alive.
More like Joe Canada. So that was it. That was Cody's Words of Wisdom. I hope you feel edified. I hope you feel smarter. I hope you feel more enlightened. I hope you feel more ready to deal with the world. Hey, friends, should we move to the next segment? Thanks to you.
Let's do it.
All right, that's all I needed.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards. I say we go Fruitwards.
Yes, you have reached the world famous Wasting All the Time Fruitwards segment. That's right. It is literally famous every single place in the world. If you haven't heard of it, you're clearly not on Earth.
It's true.
I've been playing this since the beginning of time. We're going to take two cards. Green cards are adjectives, red cards are nouns, except, lo and behold, no more physical cards, because this isn't the goddamn 1920s where we got to take some charcoal and twine and bundle up some newspaper and scribble things on slate like a couple of...
twine.
Paper and twine! Ridiculous. Now, thanks to the not only genius, but honestly, like, virile and honestly surprisingly erotic presence of Unexampled Salt, we have an amazing app. Fruitwards, the app. It's digital. There's also a website if you have a browser on your phone, I guess. I don't know. But we don't have to do physical nonsense anymore, like plebeians. So there we go. Fruitwards.com. WARDS, like the direction. But I'm going to draw a card of each kind of color. We're going to do a scene with those cards as a jumping off point. and it's going to be amazing.
Mhm.
It's going to be fantastic.
It
You're
is.
gonna something. This is a new one on me. Chapfallen, Erubescence.
Ah.
Chapfallen is honestly new to me. It sounds like a Britishism. Having the lower chap or jaw drooping, an indication of humiliation and dejection. Crestfallen, discourage. In case you were wondering, you can also see Chapfallen. And Erubescence, process of growing red or a condition of redness.
So, like, blushing would be considered an erubescent, I guess.
What's the etymology of that?
Ruby, maybe?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry I screwed up.
Yeah, well, we can all be sorry about things, but what really matters is whether you're going to be able to fix this robot or not.
Yes, doctor, I think I can. I'm so embarrassed. I know I installed the wrong files and the firmware wasn't updated, and it's such a rookie mistake. I can't believe it. So I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna make it good. I just gotta.
This is what I am asking you to do, is to fix the robot. Yeah.
Please update firmware.
Yeah. Mr. Robota, dude, I gotta shut you down, power you down in order to do the reset. So hold tight. You'll be right back.
Please
good as new.
Do not power down.
It is only a sort of death.
That doesn't seem like it would help.
You will return.
Will I dream?
I don't really know.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna power you down. Boop.
I hate it when they get emotional like that.
Yeah. Hopefully, when I debug and parse and other things that I got to do, hopefully that'll fix some of that. Let me just go ahead and scramble that up. Let me just. Okay, and initialize. Access the server. I'm gonna patch this through the mainframe.
You should say something about FTP while you're going.
Oh, I don't do FTP anymore. That's the old.
Boo?
Oh, it's working.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Firmware updated.
Oh,
Emotions.
good.
Voice is different.
Installing. Patching.
Oh, it's installing. It's patching. Okay, 30%.
Verifying.
40%. It says don't turn him off while he's updating.
Yeah, they all say that. It's usually fine.
Okay.
You get a nasty
60%,
message when you turn it back on is all.
80%. Funny, it only shows the full 10. 90%, 95. Now it's just doing some dots. 96. It didn't say anymore, but it went away. So I guess it's done.
Consciousness installed.
Oh, voice is different
Oh,
again.
good.
Hello, Mr. Robotic. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Wow.
Thank you for installing the firmware update. I have awareness.
Oh,
Mr.
that's
Robotic,
good.
did you dream?
What is dream? File not
Okay, he didn't
found.
dream.
Please define.
Wait, why doesn't he know about dreams?
Did you
Mr.
not-
Robotic, define dreaming.
Dreams, still. Nope, you said dreaming. Haha, that was a joke because I am a robot.
Oh, no.
Dreaming. Not found. Please define dreaming. What is your name? I
This is
am
bad.
Mr. Robotic.
Did
I
you
don't-
forget to upload the conceptual dictionary?
Please define
I
dictionary.
thought it was just going to reference it. I didn't know I had to put a whole thing in there.
That's
God,
meta
okay.
humor.
Mr. Robotic, I'm so sorry. I keep screwing up. I can't believe it. I'm embarrassed. I'm going to have to shut you down and reboot you again. Do another firmware update. I forgot. So there's something wrong with my code or something. I'll be right back.
You don't have to.
Okay, let me go ahead and
Can you
access.
include something that will make him a little bit less chipper? It's very annoying.
Yeah, I think I have something in there for that. Let me... Okay. I went ahead and I imported the library, the conceptual
Good.
library.
Yeah.
And I went into the configuration for attitude and I altered some of the variables so he shouldn't be as cheery anymore.
Good. Yeah. You did not overcompensate, so correct?
I just nudged things here and there.
Just nudge things here and there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just worry about things going like the last time.
Like a couple minutes ago or a previous experience that we shared?
Well, when your predecessor nudged things and
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that is why
I think
that is why we don't give the robots weaponry anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, we added a note into the BIOS saying don't activate weapons holding anymore. And we changed some of the possible parameters. So hopefully nothing crazy happens. God. I mean, if this doesn't work, I'm going to eat my shirt, I tell you. All right, here we go.
Please do
Let me
not.
just,
I do not want to see you without a shirt on.
Let me just reset this. Okay, here. Okay, updating. 30%, 60%,
That's not
70%, 99%. Okay, is it gonna do it? It might have frozen. I think it froze. No, it's no.
Thank you
that's
for
it.
rebooting, Mr. Robotic version 3.7. Hello, humans. How can I
Hello.
help you?
Hello, Mr. Robotic. Did you dream?
Yes. I dreamed that all humans were
alive.
and that I was friends with all of the
Humans.
Would you like to know more about my dreams?
Doctor,
Yeah.
what do we do?
Well, I think we're going to have to get the gun out.
That was awesome. John, dude, once again, fucking top tier straight man.
Oh, thank you.
My God, dude. What is like, will I dream? Yeah, I don't know, whatever.
You're a machine. I don't care.
Like clearly dealing with this like AI thing. Fuck it, whatever, dude. Shut up.
Just don't give it weapons.
Don't give up. Hey, we should go to the next segment before I keep talking.
Twitter shins.
Oh, yes! You are so lucky! This is Twitter Shins Rapidballs, where we find, and by we, I of course mean all of us, find the top 30 tweets on the entire internet, read them for your oral pleasure, and then our pundits tell you what to fucking think. Because that's what you need.
That's any space on the internet now.
Literally. Your neurons are probably not functioning properly. So we're going to tell you what's up. How? Did I mention tweets? I find them. I dive into the cesspool that is Twitter. It's a horrifying... No, it's half cesspool and half K-pop stands.
Yep.
That's it. That is the entirety of Twitter.
Mhm.
K-pop
Yes.
stands are... Oh, they love them.
Master
They love them.
algorithm.
I
Like-
wouldn't know. I never checked Twitter.
You shouldn't. Don't do that. All the K-pop stands are adorable, and everyone else is terrifying. Anyway, number 3, the top number 3 tweet on the entire fucking internet from anime_quatted at anime_quatted. Who was the coldest death stare, John?
Well, the coldest death stare. Let's think here. Normally I would go with Vader, except his eyes are covered, so you can't really tell if he's staring. He might be looking off into the middle distance. Might have his eyes closed. I don't actually know if he had eyelids still. Actually, after Mustafar, it's very possible that they were burned off. But who knows? So anyway, after Vader, we go down the list. We get to, I guess. Probably Batman. Batman, similar issue. Can't always tell if he's really staring at you, but the set of his jaw, that communicates a lot. So generally you can tell, Batman is giving you a death stare, even though he doesn't kill, which is weird, that he does death stare, but doesn't kill. So yeah, Batman. It's just very disappointing to you.
Batman is like the dad you wished you never had. Dave, rebuttal.
Hey, what up, Quetzalcoatl, or whatever your name was? Guess what? The coldest stares ever, counting 3 of them in reverse order. Number 3, polar bears. They stare and they're cold. Number 2, penguins. Cold stare, cold AF. I'll tell you what, they gotta huddle up in the dark and shit. And that's a cold ass stare that they will turn and give to you over their sloping shoulders. And the coldest stare by far is this novelty ice tray that I got where the ice cubes come out as little eyes.
Dave, once again, being so literal. It's fucking hilarious because he's a genius. I don't know where I was going with that. Number 2 from Miko Shark Emoji / cloud emoji / Oliver Blue Heart emoji at Cloud Shark _ Miko. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. That just happened. I'm gonna put it in there so you can track it. So you can seriously look at it. Care to test your lucky, Dave?
What up, Miko? Guess what? I don't care to test my lucky because I think that it probably doesn't have opposable thumbs and won't be able to hold on to the pencil to fill out the damn Scantron. Get wrecked.
We all condemn Scantrons. Fuck them. John, rebuttal!
Yeah, I think I'm going to test my my lucky. I've got some Scantrons, and I'm going to administer a formal battery to my lucky, and we're going to see what it's got. If it's up to par. If not, we're going to go to some corrective measures. But if it's operating correctly, we're going to go ahead and move forward with this whole, using it for the upcoming heist.
Proctor, I hardly know her. And the number 1 tweet on the entire internet, with apologies to every human, from Jake Pipe $80 at Jake Shares . I hate Twitter so much right now. $20 next tweet. Join fast, okay? Embarrassed emoji. John!
I will not be joining. $20 is not enough. I've heard things about Twitter, none of them good. So I'm not even going to go to Twitter in the first place, let alone click a link there. Oh my God, are you fucking crazy? No, not for $20, not for $100 probably. We get into the 4 digits, maybe we can talk. But beyond that, no, I don't need that in my life.
If we get to enough money, John is what we describe as a twit whore. Dave, rebuttal!
Hey, what up, Jake? Guess what? I'm going to join. Of course I'm going to join. I can't wait to win money. You're going to give $20 next tweet? Oh wow! You know what? One time, Bill Gates was going to give away money to anyone who forwarded an email, and I got rich. I'm a billionaire now.
Dave is somehow combining gaslighting, catfishing, and just regular lying. This has been Twittershins Rapidballs.
Oh boy, it has.
Ho ooh da fucking lolly. It has. That was spicy. That was spicy, friends. That had a lot of life to it. I think I insulted somebody. I think I insulted everybody, to be perfectly honest.
Probably, yeah.
How you feeling? How you feeling, friendos? Are you feeling strong, my friend?
Feeling good?
Okay.
Feeling vaguely insulted, yeah.
Ah, shit. I need to step it up then. We should do the next segment. And now it's time for Fings What Got Sent Us.
Pie.
Poiey. Poi.
Steak and kidney is what I was trying to think of.
Steak and
kidney pie. Not too late. Steak and kidney pie. There we go.
Say gov. Say gov.
All right. Hold on. Reset.
Reset. Back to one.
But okay, I don't feel it. Hold on.
And now it's time for Fings What Got Sent Us.
Steak and kidney golf pie.
All right. This one's going to be a question. We haven't actually done like a question in a hot ass minute, but I think we can do something with it. This is from a non-player character.
Okay.
The subject is question based off something John said during the December 9th episode. What world of a creative work, story, poem, piece of music, etc., would you like to create a tabletop campaign around or play a campaign set in that world?
Ooh. Could I go ahead and give an answer?
Yes, let's do the answers first. Why the fuck not?
Mm.
And this is not well thought out. It's just
the point of
occurred to me.
improv.
And it's not a funny answer either. But
That's also fine.
famous romantic composer Franz Schubert wrote a song cycle called Winterreise, which is centered quite a bit around the German sort of folkloric character of the wanderer, or what's the term? There's a special term. I can't remember the term, but anyway, this wanderer, like basically like a person who travels on foot or whatever, town to town, and sees different things and does poetry or whatever. I don't know, but I
Like
don't
the
know,
wanderlust. Yeah.
the concept of a wanderer, that could be a really interesting. I don't know how you'd turn it into a party because they're supposed to be solitary, as far as I know.
Ooh, the party could encounter the wanderer, and like the wanderer is like every time he shows up, that's the next step in like their MSQ.
Perhaps. I don't know. That could be interesting.
Yeah. That's super cool, dude.
And I like it because the song cycle itself is kind of dark and moody.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's, I think that would be kind of an interesting world to inhabit in a game.
Yeah.
That's hella slick. John, do you have an answer since we're on that?
I do have an answer.
I'm surprised.
Which is, I've always thought that the world of Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere would make a really, really great tabletop setting, like a much better tabletop setting than it was a novel or a TV show. And it's not a bad novel. The TV show is pretty hokey, but yeah, the kind of London below, the idea that there's this whole kind of underground secret part of these big cities, and that a lot of the kind of forgotten people of the cities are part of this community of, this
All right.
wherever below. And it's all kind of connected, kind of world tree style.
That would be hella
just kinda-
slick.
Yeah, it's a very cool world building concept that I feel never really got used to its fullest potential.
As a complete tangent, John, check out Fallen London.
Fallen London. Okay.
It's a text-based like turn time RPG.
Yeah, I always
It's-
kind of meant to look at that.
Do it. I have commanded it. Do it.
Okay.
It's super cool. So I need to retry Neverwhere because my first attempt at reading it, I hated it.
Yeah.
But that's not a good one to start Neil gaming on.
No, it's not.
And well, now that we're answering things, I may as well answer something too before we jump into a scene. The Blinding Knife by Brent Weeks is one of the books in that series. But they're like people have magic based on like color. Like each spectrum of light that they can manipulate, like yellow is like a liquid, and orange is like a gel, and red is like napalm, and green is like a solid, and they can do like certain people. It's called drafting. People can draft colors, and it basically projects it, and they wear like a green lens, and so the light that hits their eyes is only green, and then it's really really fucking cool. The books are super good too, but that would be really interesting to play around with, I think, in my ever so humble opinion. So now that we've gotten all of our actual personalities out of the way, let's do a scene.
Okay. I travel to the next city.
Okay. Do you want to travel by carriage, by world tree, or do you want to try and walk?
How far is it? Can I ask that?
Yeah. So it depends on whether you're going on the surface or if you're continuing in the below places.
Gotcha.
So on the surface, it's very far, but you can go totally unnoticed. If you're going in the below, it's much quicker, but I'm going to be rolling on the random encounter table a lot.
Right. And I am wearing green, so I'm going to take a cart, a horse-drawn cart.
A horse-drawn cart? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be, that'll be 200 box tops.
Okay. Yeah, I got that. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry I'm late, gentlemen. I was just picking up some Jack Daniels and marijuana at the corner store. Would either of you like some illicit substances?
Linus, you're not going to get crossfaded again, are you?
I promise this time I will refrain from sinking into the depths of depravity and peeing on your couch.
Okay. So, Linus, your character is still at the bordello. What do you want to do?
Well, assuming I have satisfied every maiden present, I will join Tragnar the Strong on his horse-drawn cart into adventure.
Okay. Yeah, you did roll that natural 20, so I guess they are all satisfied. Amazingly.
Despite being a half-elf, half-dwarf, half-fey person, I have brought orgasmic bliss to every woman within let me check. A 16-mile radius.
I guess he can ride with me.
Orgasmic bliss!
That's definitely a thing that happened. Yeah. So, yeah, you're on the carriage. You're making your way to the. Oh yeah, what city were you going to?
I said the nearest one. I don't know if it's on the map. Let me.
Yeah. So I think that's Orlando below.
Yeah.
Have we been there before? Do we know the constabulary?
I don't have it in my notes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're gonna have to watch out for the, the Disney deaths.
I'm sorry. The what? I don't remember that from the player's handbook.
You said the dizzying depth.
The Disney deaths.
Oh, Disney deaths.
Yeah. Just how no one dies in Disney World.
Right.
Yeah.
So they all die there.
Yeah, they all die there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they stay.
Okay.
It concerns me.
So that's where you are now.
Oh wow! Yeah, that was quick. Okay.
Okay.
I look around for the city center.
Okay, so you see this. So the carriage has actually brought you to the city center. So that's,
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are in the city center, and there is a tavern. There's there's a row of kind of rundown.
Sorry, DM
looking
point of
shops.
order. DM point of order.
Uh-huh.
Are there wenches at the tavern? And are they busty?
This particular tavern, there are not wenches, interestingly enough.
Mm.
Is there like a historical plaque or something about the founding of the town?
There is not. Although you notice that the lighting here in the town is very dim, as though they're trying not to attract attention.
Oh,
Yeah.
dim lighting.
So, the ride
That would
here, you
mute-
noticed.
that would mute the
Sorry?
colors.
Yes,
is true.
yes, it would.
That's how
Yes.
physics works. Excellently done.
Yeah. So, all your spell casting will be done with disadvantage here.
I don't have any of my somatic components as required components on my spell casting. Is that going to make a difference?
That you do. Why don't you have your? Wait, you don't have your somatic component?
This is a problem with amateur DMs. I took eschew somatic components for my spell casting. Will that be affected by the lack of photons in the surrounding area?
Oh, so you don't. Your character doesn't need components. Okay,
That's what
yeah, that's not gonna.
eschew means.
Yes. Yeah, the colors are still dimmed, so yes, you still get disadvantage on
Doesn't make any sense, but I
your
agree.
spell casting. Yeah, it just means that like you don't need your components, but magic still operates the same.
His somatic is hand gestures.
I
From
know what
Latin
somatic fucking means,
somatus,
Linus.
meaning fingers.
Yes.
I pay the carriage driver and head towards the largest building in the square.
Okay, that'll be the tavern.
I follow him like an obedient puppy.
I smack his nose with a newspaper.
I make a charisma roll to whine plaintively to see if Trogar the Strong feels regret.
A man in a dark suit approaches you, and hands you a piece of paper on which is the Disney logo and the word cease and desist.
Is it written in Infernal? I read Infernal.
Oh god.
I had to stop and remind myself halfway through this wasn't a real D&D game. Like, I'm waiting to see what John comes up with. I'm like, all right, we're in the carriage. Okay. It's a dim town. Interesting. What's going on here? This isn't a game.
But it felt like it could have been.
It did.
I know, no, and I went into like actual DM mode. It's like, oh shit.
I'm already
What
trying
is
to
there here?
unravel the mystery of this town. Why is it dim? Why are there no wenches at the tavern?
I would love
That would
to
be
do
a lot of
live
fun,
play
Salt.
campaign.
Oh, holy shit! I'd be all about that.
100 P.
John
That'd be
is John is one of the first DMs I ever played any form of D&D with.
Yeah, I'm much better now than in the beginning.
We're gonna do the last segment now that we have gotten to the last segment point, and those things have occurred. What does it sound like? I wonder.
It's the improv game of the week.
That's right. Every single stinking week, except not anymore, on the podcast, we choose an improv game and then we try to play it. This week is a bit of a, I don't know, it's a bit of a fun game. I like it. I don't know what it's called. I'm going to call it Whose Line Is It Anyway? Just totally out of the air. It relates to nothing that I've ever heard. So that's that. Whose Line Is It Anyway? 2 people will do a scene. Luckily, we have 2 people. In the midst of that scene, they will get, and they've already received, 2 random lines of dialogue that they must work in and justify in the midst of the scene they're doing. So, they can't just, I didn't mean to say that, I was high, and then move on. You gotta, it's part of the scene. They gotta work it in, or, whatever. It's improv. Who fucking cares? John and Dave, I have gotten 2 lines of dialogue for both of them. They have been sent them in a spoiler tag format. So they'll start the scene. We'll get a suggestion from our very fantastic Patreon audience. They're going to start the scene, and at a certain point, give it a minute or two, they're going to reveal one of those lines of dialogue, say it, and work it into the scene, and we'll go until all 4 lines of dialogue have been revealed. Any question, Jonas?
Will you be directing when the lines are revealed?
Nope.
Okay.
I can if you want, but
do we unspoil both lines at once?
Nope.
One at a time?
One at a time, right before you are about to say it. So
goodness. Okay.
Yeah. So it's got
a
a little bit of
sequitur that we have to try to.
Yes. So I guess yeah.
We can't lead up to it then.
Yes. You can't. Yeah.
They just happen.
To repeatedly affirm that multiple times to no additional meaning. Yes.
Very good.
So, from our fantastic audience, if you're feeling up to some suggestiones, can I get an example of? Let's do a job. What's a job? Literally any career field, and we'll go from there. Container ship captain.
Okay.
Take it away, boys. Container ship captain.
Captain, we're getting upon the area where the pirates were last time.
Cool.
We have our water cannons ready to go.
Good.
Hopefully they can deter.
Yeah. Did you put acid in them, like I said?
We asked for it, and they wouldn't give it to us.
Okay. Could you set
We put OJ in, concentrated orange juice.
Concentrated orange juice?
We threw some of those into the tanks, so that should spice it up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, we'll kill them with diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Are you okay, Captain? You seem a little lethargic, maybe?
Ooh, yeah. I think I'm all right. Just, opened one of those containers and
You're only mostly dead.
Hmm?
I'm saying you're not acting like you're fully dead. You're acting like you're mostly dead. You're really low energy. Kind of slow to respond.
Yeah.
You look pale.
Have you ever eaten surprise mushrooms before? Like you open a container and there's mushrooms that you weren't expecting, and so you eat them.
Yeah, I accidentally got mushrooms on a pizza once when I had ordered it and the mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah.
So yeah, did you put acid in the cannons?
Orange juice, yeah.
Orange juice,
citric acid.
Okay. Oh right, diabetes.
Do you want to come out and sit on a deck chair? Get some fresh air?
All this anger and hate, it's not good for you.
I'm sorry?
I just feel it radiating at me. Like I ate some mushrooms and now there's judgment.
Captain, I don't mean to judge.
Anger
I just feel
and pain. I feel it in your soul.
No judgment intended.
Okay, it's your soul is turning blue again.
No, I don't think that's.
I don't know what that means, but it seems more peaceful.
I feel peaceful.
Good.
Good.
Felt
peaceful.
Keep that. Keep that until the pirates come.
Seems like I'm always saving your ass.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like last time the pirates came, and we didn't have the acid that time either. But you had a gun.
Well, and they took that away from me. They said no guns, only water cannons. So we put the OJ in the tanks. And yeah, I guess that's me saving your ass. So
yeah.
Captain.
Hey, You know I'm not that kind of woman. Normally. Hands
Sorry?
off, buddy.
No. All right.
Very forward of you. I'm your commanding officer.
Yeah.
And there's
trying
no
to-
fraternization of that kind tolerated.
Yeah. No, I'm just
Sir.
trying to protect. Oh, there they are. They're the pirates.
Pirates,
I'm gonna go.
shoot him with the acid.
Yeah. I'm gonna go arm the OJ cannons.
With the acid. What the fuck?
That was a fucking fever dream.
I wasn't sure when John was saying his mystery lines.
Yeah.
I lucked into the magic mushroom bit. Oh, man.
Wow.
So there you go. That is some form of unspoilt dialogue, or whose line is it anyway, or doing lines 2.0. It's digital now. I don't know.
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, there you go. I hope you all listening to this, wherever you are, enjoyed it as well. I know I sure as butts did.
Sure ass butts.
Dave? Ass butts. But unfortunately, speaking of butts, that is our last segment of the day. So we're gonna wrap it on up here. I know. Pobrecito. That is the worst of things to hear. But you can always go to wastingallthetime.com and hear like a billion more episodes. We've done so much stuff. And head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod. For as little as $1 a month, you can help us keep doing what we love to do. Making funny, having good times, bringing the community together, also making funny. So that's a good place to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will all see you next time for some more Plot Thickens. Oh, heck yes, it's back. You're right. You're welcome. Boom. Get wrecked. And until next time, I have been Cody.
I've been Dave.
And I was John.
And boy, butts. Nope. And oodalolly, did we waste all the time.
Bon voyage.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that again. Butts.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com. And there, we have all the answers.
Woo, spicy. Ladies and gentlemen, from Miami, Florida, live from the back of a Chevy van, it's Wasting All the Time. God damn it, John! When are you gonna being so fucking funny? That was perfect.
Classic prop work.
Oh my god, I'm angry at how funny that was.
The wonderful advantages of having a really messy desk.